Hello, CollaboFit athletes. Hopefully everyone's doing well. It is Thursday. That means it's Sweat It Out Thursday. It's time for us to work out. Contrary to most Sweat It Out Thursdays, though, this week has been a little rough. I'm feeling a little sore. I'm sure you're feeling a little sore too. So today, although it's the same concept of movement that we usually have on Sweat It Out Thursday, it's going to be a shorter time frame. Instead of the 25-minute time frame for our workout, we're shooting more for the 15 to 20-minute time frame. So that is our goal for today. As always, I hope you guys are feeling good and we're ready to attack this. We are going to start our day with a warm-up. Then we're going to go into some mobility, okay, get that soreness out of the way before we hit today's workout, which is a chipper, or more or less, it's a 2 rounds per time type of concept today, all right? So hopefully you're ready to go. I am, so let's get at it. Okay, so for today, you're going to need a couple pieces of equipment, a kettlebell or a dumbbell, as well as a chair or a bench, something to sit on. For our mobility a little bit later, dumbbell, kettlebells for our workout at the end. But before we get into that, like I said, we're going to warm up. Our warm-up is going to consist of 5 different movements. We're going to do 1 minute of each movement to get us going. So movement number 1 is the side shuffle. So what you want to do is from this position here with the wide stance just outside your shoulders, you want to go into a quarter of a squat. So push that hip back, kind of here like you're a linebacker in the NFL. And then from here, what you're doing is just shuffling side to side here. But what I don't want to see is you stepping over. Okay, this is not a step over. We're just staying low and we're shuffling. I want to see 3 to 5 steps and then reverse the direction. You're going to do that for 1 minute. Okay. Movement number 2 is going to be the mountain climber. For the mountain climber, you are going to start off in the plank. You're going to bring one leg up to your elbow and then right back down. And you are alternating, okay? As well, 1 minute, okay? Movement number 3, high kicks, also known as the Frankenstein walk. All I'm looking for here is legs perfectly out in front of you, toes up, knees locked out, and you're kicking up. Reason that they're called Frankenstein walk, so your hands are out in front of you, about chest height, and you are kicking up to touch your toes, okay? So that is movement number 3. The last 2 movements, just to warm up the hips and the joints. We're gonna start off with arm circles, backwards. You can do little arm circles, big arm circles. And the final movement is the hip circle, legs directly under your hips, okay? Little squat, and then you're going in one direction for about 30 seconds. And then 30 seconds back in the other, okay? So those are our 5 movements for our warm-up. Once again, it's going to be 1 minute at each of those movements, and I'll do those with you for this warm-up. All right, here goes movement number 1, the side shuffle, 1 minute of work. Remember, 3 to 5 steps. Once you hit that 3 to 5 step mark, you're going to reverse the direction of the movement, stay low. I'm going to do them this way so you guys can see what I'm looking at. I'm not standing straight up, actually down here, butt down, what we like to call the power position. And then we just stay in that position. We're about halfway through. Stay nice and low. Keep it going. You can get your hands up if you want. And continue. Got about 12 seconds. Should get the heart rate up a little bit, blood burning a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Movement number 2, mountain climbers. Go ahead and go straight into that. Straight into the mountain climber. You're in that plank. And you're driving up. Keep that butt low, not too high, not too low. Okay, nice solid plank. Get as many as you can within that minute. And then we're going to go into some high kicks after this. About 15 more seconds. Huh? And rest. Let's go into those high kicks for approximately 1 minute. Frankenstein walk. Remember, hands out in front of you, kicking up as high as you can. This is going to warm up your hamstrings. You can either walk with your hips, so take a step forward, or you can just stay in place, depending how much room you have at home. Got about 10 more seconds. We're going to go immediately into those arm circles. 3, 2, 1. All right, remember, for these arm circles, we are going backwards. I know they're going to be tight. I know they're going to be sore, especially with all the movements that we've had so far this week. Like I said, today's workout should be somewhere in the 15 to 20 minute time range. And then tomorrow is more of an active recovery type of day. A little bit of biceps involved as well. Halfway through the time. I feel the burn in my shoulders. Cannot wait to get to the hip circles. It's going to feel amazing. Alternating between little circles and big circles. They both burn equally. 3, 2, 1. And our final movement, that hip circle, legs directly under our hips. We're turning in one direction, big circles. That feels good. For about 15 more seconds, and then we're going to switch directions. You get that full extension in. You're going to feel that stretch. All right, change direction. Once we finish this, that'll conclude our warm-up, and then we'll go into a little bit of mobility work prior to attacking our workout. Got about 10 more seconds, big circles. Oh, that feels good. 5, 3, 2. All right, now that we're warmed up, we got a little bit of sweat going, muscles are loose. Right now is the perfect time to stretch them out before we get into our workout. So what we're doing, we have 2 stretches today, the cross leg stretch and then the seated cross leg stretch. Both work and stretch out that glute. After all the squats that we did a couple days ago, that is going to feel amazing, okay? So we're gonna start off movement number 1, the normal cross leg stretch on the ground. So once we are here, what you wanna do, lay down, bring both legs up, heels on the ground, knees up, okay? From here, you're gonna take your left leg and your left ankle, and you're gonna put it right over your right knee, okay? Once you are here, with your right arm, you are going to push your left knee back to get a deep stretch, and then you're gonna pull it in every few seconds, okay? And we're gonna do that for a total of 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and go. So we're pushing away. Push that knee away, and then pull it in. You can use both hands to pull it in. You can even grab your knee, your ankle, and pull that in towards you. And then relax, push away. And pull in. Good. And push away. And pull in. We're going to hold this for about 5 seconds. Now we're going to switch legs. 3, 2, 1. And switch legs in 3, 2, 1. And switch. Same concept, pushing away. And pull in. All those squats we did on Tuesday. Definitely feeling it in the glutes today. That's the benefit of getting that full depth on that squat. Definitely activate those glutes. Those glutes grow with full depth squat, proper mobility. Pull in. Push away. We're going to do this one last time. And pull in. 3, 2, 1. And all right. Movement number 2. Okay, be seated. Cross leg stretch. The exact same thing almost. So we're going to start in the laying down position. We're going to put our left ankle over our right knee. Difference now, though, is that we're actually going to sit up. Okay, we're going to use our hands to create a base. And with our arms, we're actually pushing ourselves forward into our shin. Okay, and that's going to create that deep stretch in that glute. Okay, so kind of in this 4 position here. And we are holding. Go ahead and hold, hold, hold. If you're not feeling much, what you need to do is go ahead and relax. Bring that ankle lower, closer to your quad, and then forward. And hold this for about another 15 seconds. Only because it feels so good, and 30 seconds is not enough for something that feels so good. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and lay back down. I'm going to give you about 10 seconds to switch. So bring that ankle, that right ankle up now. 3, 2, 1, and up. Ooh, that one is tighter. Hold on this 30 seconds or so. About halfway through, we're doing good. Feel that deep stretch. I needed this. All those squats. Keep going. Hold, hold, hold. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and lay back down and relax. All right, now that we're done with our stretching and our warm-up, we are good to go. Body feels good. Joints feel nice. They're lubricated, and we're ready to move. All right, so for today's workout, this is how it's going to go down. Here's your briefing. 2 rounds per time. Okay, your workout is 2 rounds per time. Your movements are 20 kettlebell or dumbbell, sumo, deadlift, high pull. Like that. Pulling up into your chest. Dropping that butt as you bring that weight back down to the ground. Okay? 20 of those. And then 10 push-ups. All the way down, all the way up. Okay? Those are your first 2 movements. Movement number 3, 20 Russian kettlebell swings. From your hip to eye level. That is all. Okay? Then, once again, 10 push-ups. Okay? Following movement, alternating kettlebell snatch. So you're going to start from the ground, drive up all the way overhead in one fluid movement, back down, and up. Once again, it's a total of 20, so 10 per arm. After you do your snatches, 10 push-ups once again. After your push-ups, you're doing Russian kettlebell swings again. Okay? After the Russian kettlebell swing, you are doing 10 push-ups again. And then we are finishing it off with 20 kettlebell cleans. That's from the ground. Now we're just going to our shoulders. Instead of going all the way overhead, alternating, total of 20. Okay? 10 per arm, and finish off with 10 push-ups. That is round number round number 1. Round number 2 is the exact same thing, except we are substituting the push-ups for sit-ups. Okay? So that is your workout for today and the movements that you will be performing. All right, and here we go in 10 seconds. Remember, minutes and 20 minutes. Okay, preferably well under the 20 minute mark. 3, 2, 1, and go. We are starting with 20 sumo deadlift high pull. High elbows. Pull it all the way up above your shoulders. I lost count. Assuming I'm pretty close to 20 now. After you do 20, you're now doing 10 push-ups. If you need a scale, you may go from your knees. Very good. Now we're going to our first set of Russian kettlebell swings. 20 again. Remember, after every movement, you are doing 10 push-ups. And 20. I'm going back to my push-up before I go into my snatches. All right, 20 alternating snatches. I'm going to pick up that weight from the ground, hand out to the side, all the way up in one motion. Halfway through. And 20. Back to my push-ups again. And on to set number 2 of Russian kettlebell swings. After the 20 swings, Back to the push-ups. Cleans for the last movement before my final set of push-ups. Remember that in round number 2, I'm alternating, substituting the push-ups for sit-ups. Everything else remains the same. Just shoulder, elbow in that front rack. Halfway through, 10. One more per arm, 19 and 20. Final set of push-ups, round 1 done. And round 1 is done. Starting round number 2, I'm now switching the push-ups for some sit-ups. Halfway through. Notice I'm dropping the butt. Finish my 20, onto the sit-ups. 10 sit-ups. Movement number 2, Russian kettlebell swings. The first set of 2 in round number 2. Done. Time for 10 sit-ups, then going into snatches. Touching the head, touching the ground by my head, ground by my feet. Now going into those snatches, almost halfway through round number 2 and the final round. Halfway through. Locking out overhead. Just over 10 minutes in, and we are almost done. Second round and final, or second set, final set of the Russian kettlebell snatches. Set of 20. Sit-ups, some cleans, finish it off with sit-ups, and we are done for Sweat It Out Thursday. You should be in the 80th percentile when it comes to your effort and your output. If you have a my zone, please use it. If you don't, let us know how you can get one. Right here. Fast elbows. Five more. And last one. Ten sit-ups and finish with our 2 rounds and our workout for today. And done. Good work today. If you're still moving, keep on going. I'm going to give you another minute or so. Give you to that 15-minute time cap. If you need more time and you need those 20 minutes, grab your phone, keep track of that time on your own after this 15-minute mark on today's video. You guys are doing great. It was a hell of a week. Definitely challenging. Cardio Thursday, Sweat It Out Thursday. You can check that off the box. Tomorrow is an active recovery type of day. We're going to take it easy. The hardest thing will probably be the warm-up of the mobility, plus a little bicep involved in there. But overall, chill pace. We'll be good. All right? We got about 35 more seconds before we log on off. But you guys keep moving. Finish this workout. You should be very close to finishing by now. Keep moving, keep moving. You guys have any questions, comments, please send us an email and put a comment under the YouTube video, whatever you need to do to get a hold of us. We'll get back to you. Here we go, final 10 seconds, and we're logging out. You keep moving at home until you finish. Start your own clocks if you need to. In 3, 2, 1, put it up there.